Hello, welcome to my channel. My name's Joanne and this is To Crochet Curious. Well, it's Never Have I Ever Monday, and the project I'm working on currently is the Never Have I Ever mandala. So I'll give you an update on my mandala. But first I want to talk about the next project that I'll be working on. Now, I have sought some advice because I have never done a Grafgan before. And originally my plan was to do my mandala and then do this uh, this Grafgan kit that I got from Mary Maxim, which I didn't even think twice about. I was like, yep, that's what I'm going to do. But as soon as I started looking at it, holy cats, there's so many colors. And look at all the different color work in there. Got to do all those flowers and the beards and the, skin. And yeah, it's a lot. So I took some advice from some people. I said, hey, if you've done Grafgans before, what is your best advice? They said, well, if you're going to try it just with something simple first so that you get how it works. And then, maybe take on something harder. And I got that advice from two different people. So I am taking that advice. So what I've done is I just downloaded a pattern and got some yarn for a little project that I'm going to do before I do the gnome project. So it will be my intro, basically, to Grafgan. It still falls under the category of Grafgan, so it'll just be my entree into that little project. And I will start, take a look at the yarn I have for the pattern. I have some yarn coming, but I think that I don't want to wait for that because it's Halloween themed and I want to get it done before Halloween, which is like a couple weeks away. So yeah. So I think I have appropriate yarn here. I'll just pull that and hopefully the other yarn comes in time for me to finish because there's one component I need. So, okay, not to give anything away. All right. So I'm waiting for that to come in. And, if I don't get it done in time, well, I just don't. But it was an idea I got. So, and I could always do it without the special ingredient too. It's still the same concept. So maybe I'll do that and use the other for something else. So, jabber, jabber, jabber. I suppose you want to see how the mandala is going. Well, let's talk about the project just for a moment. This is the one I'm making. It is the Ellie Roo. And it's in a book I have that was published by Annie's Crochet called Mandala Style Throws to Crochet. So originally I was going to do this one, and then I discovered that not only did I not understand the instructions, even though it was supposed to be, at my level, it was the same stitch through the whole thing, and I didn't really want to do that. So I went for the Ellie Roo instead, which is a bunch of different stitches, as you can see. And there's, allergies, my eyes just itch. Once you get, see, I have a lot of colors. I tore apart my, some mandala, let's see, I got the bands finally. Pixie and Pixie and Pixie and Pixie and Nifflers. Pixie and Nifflers, mandalas, and I pulled the colors apart, and then the other one I used was, I have a big one of it, bonus bundle. So it has the gray, the green, the white. This one is Genie. I used one of those. And then, because all the colors you know, there were colors across all three of them that matched up. So here's all the colors. I got a bunch. Different shades of some of the same colors, but still. And let's see where we're at. So, getting bigger. I am on my 4th round of 9 rows. I just started it. It's this green going around the edge here. And as you can see, I have one more side to do in that color. And then I think I'm going to yellow. I'm just making this up as I go along. Then I'm going to yellow, and then probably time for some kind of purple, or I don't know. So I'm on the 4th iteration of the rounds. Then I have one more iteration of the rounds. It doesn't go as fast as I'd like it to because I got other things I'm juggling at the same time. But I'll do as much as I can. I spent this weekend decluttering my closet and trying to organize myself a bit. So I spend less time thinking about things besides crochet. And after I get the 4th and 5th rounds done, then it's border time. So I'm thinking if I could do the 4th round in 1 week, the 5th round in 1 week, and then the borders in 1 week, I could have this done in 3 weeks. Now, as I mentioned, I'll be doing a project, so I will have a second Never Have I Ever posting for that, talking about that particular project. So there'll be a little overlap there, or else I'll do it every other week, maybe. I don't know. So that's where that's at. Yeah, I guess I don't have to finish each project before I start the next one, but you know, when am I ever going to get it done if I don't work on it? So, but maybe I need to start picking smaller projects. Maybe that's what I need to do. So, anyway, I will keep working on this. Like I said, I'm on the 4th round, so I'll get it as much done as I can on it this week. At the same time, I have a lot of squares I got to make for my super secret surprise, and I will shelve the other project that I showed off in my whips and foes for the next week at least, till I get more mandala string in. So I guess that's kind of it. I am continuing to learn. I'm enjoying doing the mandala. It's funny because if I was more precise, I would have undone numerous rounds and redone them, just because I would discover, oh, I didn't really read that right. I was supposed to go in the back post, or, you know, something like that. So actually, every round is slightly different than the last round for one reason or another. But I'm okay with that. Because it's just an experience to be able to put it together, and it's still somewhat squarish. Someday I'll learn to count my stitches, but obviously I didn't do that because I am a little wonky. But I'm not going back, so we'll just keep going, and it will turn out lovely. And I'll block it at the end, and hopefully it'll be a fairly normal size. So that's all I got. Have a wonderful day. Bye now.